And SA can go inside 50 for the first time today. Looking for the leading target, and the kick was placed out in front of him beautifully as Weckett marks inside 50, wants to go. He's got a one-handed pickup, was really slick, but just couldn't find the mark by hand. Coming up to meet at Logan Morris, who's played a couple of games for Werribee in the VFL this season and conducted himself pretty well against grown men. Have to run onto this. He's got Lorenz for company, but Slade gets past him comfortably enough, and the kick inside 50 was really well weighted for Seb Wauer. Wins it down once again. Little finesse ball up the line from the big fella was pretty good. Wasn't helped out by Draper, who couldn't hang on to the mark. Morris evades a tackle nicely, and now Jagger Smith is going to send it across. Glenelg Tigers out there today. Searching ball, but the numbers always in favour of Metro. Phylactides won a free kick. His teammates took advantage, and that might not have been the best idea, but Central Districts. That just gives Phylactides a chance to do what he does best. Take it from full back and go short to Morris. Dangerous ball, but it works out for Carroll. SA should make them pay here. It's a high snap at goal. It's across the face. And Morris can't hang on to the mark, but he gets himself a free kick. Weckett, the offending party on that occasion. Very high ball, forced Ashcroft to sit underneath it. Created all sorts of issues. Weckett flying shot. The right. Looking for DeLeon. Might get on the end of it here on the ground. Roberts involved. So too. We'll get some Vic Metro numbers to you in a moment. Here's Draper, another clearance for him. To the one-on-one. Van Wyck in there. Also Weckett. Weckett ends up with it now. Great chase down tackle. Archie Roberts. But they don't let him get it. Slade with a potentially goal-saving tackle. Looking for Moyer on the lead. Morris has done a good job on him so far. Second term. Metro putting the foot down. Here's Morris. Long to a contest. Ryan strong hands in front. Wants to take the game on. Not a bad idea either. Gives it off. Slade can swing around on the right and hook it to face. Just pressured on the kick at the last moment. Nyko and Brown combine. Now out wide for Morris. Has to go with the long ball. Green unopposed. South Australia with numbers. Evans has been impressive. Just trying to get it forward was Toole. Slade couldn't grab it, and now numbers in the middle with hangs it out of there, hoping for the best. Almost a big mark taken. Roberts now at the back. Quick hands were good. And Metro Draper on the end of this one. Had plenty of it in the first half. That's touch number 10 for him. But they've turned it over South Australia straight to Morris, who's been good in defence. Spent a lot of time for Metro today. Big scrap on the ground. Hammered forward for South Australia. 2-on-1 though. Carroll left it behind on the always dangerous DeLeon, but had time to gather and hit Morris. Quiet day for Jack DeLeon. Hasn't had a ton of opportunities, it must be said. Inside 50 is Green. That's cut off. Dignan involved, so too Gladagau. South Australia going forward, but the kick just at the feet of Luck. didn't give him much of a chance. So they'll get luck. DeLeon gets his opportunity. Van Wyck might give it back to DeLeon, instead tried to take on the tackler in Morris. And Logan said, "You shall not pass." To a contest, Croft had front traffic as he's done all day. He's been probably the best for South Australia. Underage up from the South Adelaide Footy Club, younger brother of Collingwood's Van Wyck. He's tried to take them on a couple of times today, did okay there. Goad made the contest, Ryan. Up the line to an outnumber, but Lucas Slade taking a brilliant mark. Inside 50, Weckett created the contest. Carroll handballs dangerously to Watson, but he's good enough to get out of trouble as Morris now puts it over the head of O'Leary. Ashcroft will play the 1-2 game with O'Leary. Rawlinson, searing ball is cut off by Morris. He's been impressive in defence, has made his name as a forward for the Jets this year, but has shown his versatility, as has this man Moy. Farrell, good effort defensively. Still working hard, the South Australians. Toole, handball got to Dignan on the bounce, but he couldn't gather cleanly, and Metro unable to come away with it. Dignan gets another go on the snap, and this time he converts. Draper tries to put the sidestep on and does it nicely. He's shown that a few times today, just the ability to get out of trouble when caught in heavy traffic.
Taste of the pill. They'll work backwards out through halfback. Eventually cleared down the left-hand side through the hands of Ollington. The turnover to Metro, a double turnover. Plunk in the left forward pocket. The full stop, of course, would be a shot through the sticks. Not the cleanest, and the defensive mark just dropped. Will be cleared out in front of goal from Roberts.
Oh, look at the chase down.
Plenty. And goal kicking accuracy, not a problem with the Allies. Their women kicked 5 goals before they had it behind. Turned over again, just out of the grasp of Marshall. But again turned over, cleared by possibly Taha, apologies. And in fact, the reason that the ball fell to Walter was because there was a bit of a push.
Oh, probably 10 metres off ball as well. The umpire was right in the correct spot to call that one, so well picked up on.
We've got the best umpires from around Australia.
Good kick.
Well weighted on the 50. Taken by Mahmoud Taha. He goes wide. It was an easy kick on option, and quite wisely he took it. Back inside, nothing hurried from the Vic defence. Logan Morris plays the 1-2. Why should the midfielders have all the stats? Ashcroft.
Clean rather footy.
Played on. Sorry, everyone thought he was going to go back. Rogers turns, gets the handball away. The shot might have been touched from Indy Kirk. Kept in play by Metro. They're not in the mood to concede easy points. The hands from McKercher again. Apologies from Kirk. Ball up 30 from goal.
Blocking up the corridor at the moment, so they're not getting easy inside 50s right in front of goal. Speaking of inside 50s, got smothered on that occasion.
I suppose it was an inside 49.5 as it's cleared without conviction by the Allies. Cleaned up by Logan Morris. And again, the play is something like that. Everyone was crying out, "I'm Spartacus." Good work by Green. Arguably Vic Metro's best. Good juggling effort. That was from Morris. And they will be able to play it out down this left-hand side.
Oh.
The effort from LaPlante himself into a pretzel shape. That'll look interesting on the GPS. So it comes out to O'Sullivan. He'll go for more of a thump. Through hands, but inside 50. Walter. Dinky handball just slightly behind the run of Rogers. Rogers. Just might have been a need of the head for Schoonmaker there. He seems to be down a little bit groggy.
Off half back by the Allies here.
Cable puts it forward onto the 50 through the fingers of Ollington. Been a little bit quieter in the second half of the game, but he was coming off a very... I've been saying gander all game. What happened there? McKercher. Okay, drop the club form. Through the middle, over the back. There was a bit of pushing and shoving beforehand. McCormick went without it. The handball in tight and the good punch, experienced punch from Logan Morris. There's just a hint of rain coming. It's not raining, don't get me wrong, but there's just a little bit of that rain chill.
A bit of overcast cloud cover sort of drifting over the ground at the moment.
Beautiful mark in midfield.
At this stage, academy footy as well.
The shot came in from McKercher, fell short. Vic Metro will be able to clean up, and the rest of your answer depends on whether they can clear.